There are too many AI tools, and if you are still only using ChatGPT, you are leaving serious capability on the table. Today, I am helping you pick your forever AI in under 10 minutes. The giants, ChatGPT and Gemini. ChatGPT is the all-rounder, and that description is earned, not lazy. It started the mainstream AI wave with GPT 3.5 and has built on every generation since. GPT 5.2, the current model, improves contextual memory across long conversations, handles technical domains like math, programming, and business analysis more reliably than its predecessors, and does multimodal work, uploading a photo, analyzing it, writing the report, and generating a visual from the same conversation. It chains multiple tasks together without losing the thread. If you need one AI that covers the entire working day without switching tools, ChatGPT is the default answer, and it has been the default answer for a reason. Gemini is what you reach for when your life runs on Google. It is built to live inside Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and Google Search, meaning it pulls from real-time web data and your actual internal files at the same time. No other tool on this list does that natively. Its multimodal capabilities are strong, particularly for image generation, with character consistency across different scenarios, generate the same person in 5 different environments, and Gemini keeps her looking like the same person throughout. The 2 million token context window also means you can feed it extremely large documents without hitting a limit. If you are a Google Workspace person, the choice is essentially made for you. The specialists, Claude and Perplexity. Claude is the AI that writes like a human and thinks before it answers. Anthropic built it with a specific emphasis on safety and alignment, which in practice means Claude produces calm, organized, structurally sound responses that do not ramble and do not make confident mistakes. For long-form writing, detailed essays, structured reports, carefully reasoned explanations, Claude is the consistent first choice of people who do this work professionally. Its ability to process very long documents is exceptional. Research papers, contracts, full-length books, it handles them without losing coherence. The coding capability is the other reason people stay loyal to Claude. Claude Opus in particular is considered best in class for code generation, and Claude Sonnet, the mid-tier version, is strong enough for building interactive applications from scratch while being faster and more efficient. If your work involves writing, analysis, or code, and you want outputs that feel considered rather than generated, Claude is the answer. Perplexity kills Google search for research purposes. Every answer comes with numbered citations you can click through to verify the source, which makes it the tool for any work you have to defend in front of other people. It combines conversational AI with live web browsing, summarizes articles and news updates cleanly, and lets you specify source types, academic papers, SEC filings, social discussions, and your own connected tools. When you need fast-cited answers on a current topic and the source matters, Perplexity is better than asking any AI without web access. The wildcards, Grok and Llama. Grok is built into X, and that integration is its entire competitive advantage. It has access to real-time social media data and trending discussions, which means it can tell you what is happening right now across public conversations rather than working from static training data. Ask it to summarize what the internet thinks about a breaking story, and it produces something usable in seconds, while other models are still deciding whether they have the information. Its personality is also worth noting. Grok has more emotional intelligence than most models, giving responses that feel genuinely considered rather than formula-based. Users consistently rate it highly in comparisons, and it is faster and more efficient than many flagship models while maintaining a 2 million token context window. If real-time social intelligence and emotional awareness matter to what you do, Grok belongs in your toolkit. Llama is for the technically minded and the privacy-conscious. Developed by Meta as an open-source foundation model, Llama is less about being a polished chatbot and more about being backbone technology you can run locally, fine-tune for specific applications, and control completely. If you have financial documents or sensitive emails you do not want processed on a third-party server, running an open-source model locally means the data never leaves your machine. Many AI tools and chatbots you already use are built on Llama variants without advertising that fact. For developers and researchers, it is the starting point for building specialized systems. For privacy-focused users, it is the model that gives you full control. The trade-off is that setup requires technical comfort that casual users may not have. The verdict. Here is the honest breakdown by who you actually are. If you want one tool that handles everything across a working day without switching tabs, you are a ChatGPT person. If your life runs on Google Workspace and you need AI that lives inside the tools you already use, you are a Gemini person. If writing quality matters to you and you want outputs that feel like they were written by someone who thought carefully rather than generated quickly, you are a Claude person. If you do research that needs to be defensible and you are tired of not knowing where information comes from, you are a Perplexity person. If you need real-time social intelligence and you want an AI that actually responds to your emotional state rather than just processing your words, you are a Grok person. If you handle sensitive data and want full control over where your information goes, you are a Llama person. The practical advice that applies regardless of which you choose has 4 parts. First, try the free versions before paying for anything. Most of these tools converge at the base level, and you will know which one fits you within a week of daily use. Second, do not switch constantly. Context builds over time, and the AI that understands how you work becomes more useful the longer you use it. Third, stick to monthly plans, not annual ones. The models are updating fast enough in 2026 that locking in for a year on something that might be outdated in 4 months is a real risk. Fourth, check subscriptions you already have before buying new ones. Some banking and productivity platforms already include paid AI access as part of their bundles. ChatGPT for all-around daily work. Gemini for the Google ecosystem. Claude for writing and code. Perplexity for research with citations. Grok for real-time social intelligence. Llama for privacy and full control. Drop a comment right now, Team Claude or Team ChatGPT, and check the end screen for more AI breakdowns waiting for you.